Welcome back, fellow bikeaholics. I am Sianne Urlacher with lawabidingbiker.com, your high-tech redneck. So, little vlog here, some updated information. Harley Davidson has come out with a new Boom Box infotainment software update. It is version 1.18.2. So the question is it worth installing this particular update, or should you wait and wait for another one? Because we all know the last update that Harley Davidson put out was a complete flop. It actually created more problems within the system, and it was only days after Harley Davidson put that update on their website available for download that they quickly pulled it, leaving everybody in the dark on what was going on. So since the Boom Box has come out on the Harley Davidson motorcycle, it has been quite a debacle between Harley Davidson and the maker of the Boom Box, Harman Kardon. Everybody knows about the bugs and viruses. They put the Boom Box out really quick. Since then, they've been fighting to make fixes and updates. And again, you know, those are through these software updates is the only way that they can fix things right now. So as I tell everybody, you really need to keep your system up to date at all times. If you don't know how to update your software, we have a very, very popular video. You can head over to lawabidingbiker.com/Boom Box software. And people are really liking that video. It is something that you need to do if you have the Boom Box system, because we're hoping in time through all these software updates, just like your phone or your computer needs updates, so does this Boom Box system, and that's the way they're going about fixing these issues right now. So you can keep searching around for Boom Box information. I'm telling you, come to lawabidingbiker.com. We've got all your needs for the Boom Box. We stay up to date on it. We send things out to the bikers out there that want to know about the Boom Box. If you want critical updates and to be notified when I make videos like this, free videos of the new, updates and software updates and what's going on and what you should do, make sure to sign up for the free email club. That's lawabidingbiker.com/email club. Take you about a minute. Once you get signed up there, I will send out updates from time to time, letting you know what's going on with the system, when we can expect the new software, whether you should install it, things like that. And of course, helpful tutorial videos that I'll send out. So I spent all day today in the garage and also on the road with the software update. I actually did it for you guys. I went ahead and installed the 1.18.2 software version. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up, it did fix some things, and I definitely noticed some differences. If you're not noticing differences, it's because you're not using all the capabilities of the Boom Box. I really, really encourage you guys to head out and get the main Boom Box video that we make. Thousands of bikers have bought it, and every one of them really appreciates it. Stop stressing out. You can get that over at lawabidingbiker.com/boombox. And it will teach you everything you need to know. There are all kinds of things that system does. It's actually a very good system, especially as they're getting the bugs worked out. But there's hidden menus and all kinds of tips and tricks that I show you. You won't have to stress anymore, so make sure and go over and get that video. But anyways, this software update, this 1.18.2, did fix some things. And I noticed them, of course, because I dig really deep into this system and I see what the changes are. And unfortunately, it screwed up a few things too, just like the last updates. But I'll tell you that I would definitely install it. And let me go through some of the things. It's fixing more than it's breaking. There were some actually really cool things that it updated, like I say, that most people don't even know about. So one of the things I noted right off the bat is the problem that everybody's been having since the inception of the Boom Box, and that is once your phone is synced via Bluetooth, then people were having problems depending on what kind of phone you had and which version of phone. They were having problems syncing up their messages, their text messages with the Boom Box system. Well, I have an iPhone 6 Plus, and today I was able to find a few tricks, and it's still buggy, and you have to do things just right, but I have a tried way to do that. And if you want to check that out, again, you need to go over to lawabidingbiker.com/boombox. Everybody that has already purchased that video, of course, a lot of you are watching. I give constant free updates. Once you purchase that video, I constantly update you with new tips and tricks as the software fixes things. And of course, I'm going to send that out to everybody. But so one of the things is that you can now sync those messages with your phone. The auto the auto reply is not working still, and that is if you get a text message, technically you should be able to set up an auto reply message, whatever you want it to be, like, hey, I'm riding my Harley and I'll call you in a bit. Well, I have that set up, but it's not working. It won't auto reply. So technically when you receive a text message while you're riding, if you have that enabled, it should auto reply and send that to whoever sent you the text message. However, like I say, the really cool thing is that those messages are syncing. And what I mean by that is when you get a text message now, number one, you hear it over your speakers if you have everything set up like I show you in my Boom Box video and the update videos that I've sent all the customers. You can basically get that message, and then there's a procedure to do, and you can have the onboard voice command system. You can have that read that text message back to you through your speakers. You don't need a headset or anything like that. I don't run a headset. It just is a way to hear the message through your speakers so you know if it's an important text message or not. Of course, you can't reply to it for safety reasons. We don't want people texting on motorcycles going down the road, but at least you hear that you have a text message coming in and a way to make that voice inside the boom box read that text message to you. Pretty awesome. And let me tell you, you have to do things just right. In my boombox video, I show you exactly the trick to get that set up, because it is buggy, and if you don't do it a certain way, then it's not gonna sync right. And trust me, I've been in my garage all day testing this. I really wanted to find a workaround. I found it's super easy to set up now that I know about it, but you're not gonna get that information anywhere else. Again, Harley Davidson, or excuse me, lawabidingbiker.com/boombox to get that video, and for the future of the boombox to get those updates, guys. All right, one of the other things I noticed is all of you that are really involved with the ride planner, and I strongly encourage you guys, if you're not mapping your maps online on the Harley Davidson ride planner software, it's free from Harley Davidson. I really encourage you to do that. You can set up your trips and map everything out. Of course, I have a video to help you guys with that. It's very popular too. That's lawabidingbiker.com/ride planner. You can get that. And basically, I show you how to use that software to its fullest capability and make it very easy for you. And then I show you how to download it onto a thumb drive, a memory stick, and how you need to do that, and then upload it onto your system. So one of the problems people were having, we all know, is you could only do 10 waypoints or 10 stops on the ride planner. When you tried to upload it into your boombox system, it simply wouldn't accept any more than 10 waypoints. Well, let me tell you, good news, this software update fixed that, guys. I don't know how many you can do now, but I did 14. I set up a fake trip on Ride Planner. I downloaded it, uploaded it. It did put in 14 waypoints. The problem is, so that's the plus point. The minus point is, now when you upload that Ride Planner, it used to put the waypoints in order exactly as your trip was scheduled for each day. It puts all the 14 waypoints in there, and I don't know what the max is now. I didn't try any higher than that. But now what it does is once you upload them, it mixes everything up. So the waypoints aren't in order. It's kind of frustrating. It fixed one thing and broke another. But I do have a workaround, and of course, if you purchase the Ride Planner video or the Boombox or any of my videos, you're going to get that update, and I'm going to show you a little workaround on that so that it can still be used, and it's still a great thing to have. The Ride Planner still works perfect and all that. There's just a little, because of the bug, there's just a little trick that I show you on how you could actually still take your trip and figure that out. Very exciting, as you all know who have purchased the videos in the past, the ringtone, the custom ringtone. So when your phone rings, of course, it comes across your boombox. If you have it set up right, it should show who's calling. It should say incoming call, and you can either decline or accept it. Of course, the only way you can accept it is if you have a headset, and that's a wired headset. There is no capability of Bluetooth headset right now. And again, that's all information contained in my videos. But anyways, you are able to upload a ringtone now. Now, that's the plus part of it. I will tell you that it's buggy. And if you try to do it the regular way, if you even know how to do that, of course, my videos, I show you that. But I found spending hours figuring out an exact way to do that, and it does work. And it's very easy. I show you, you're like, yeah, that's really easy. But if you don't do things just right, it's not going to work. But you do have that capability now, and if you want to learn how to do that, of course, get the regular boombox video, lawabidingbiker.com/ Boom Box, and I'm going to update that and show everybody how to do that. So it's awesome. So now when my phone rings, I have a custom MP3 that plays. So I was pretty excited about that. We'll see where that goes from here. I will tell you that this particular update is a very large file. Unzipped, it's about 981 megabytes in size for the touchscreen version of the Boom Box. That's a fairly large file, getting close to 1 gigabyte. So it takes a little while to download and a little while to upload, but I hope, because it's so large, that there's a ton of fixes in there. The non-touchscreen version, the 4.3, it's a very small file. It's like 40 zipped, it's like 48 megabytes. It'd be a little bit larger unzipped, but anyways, it seems like the touchscreen version is the one they're working on a lot harder, but just know that it's going to take a little time to download that, number one, and then when it's uploading, it's going to take a little time, so be patient. Well, I appreciate you checking in. Don't forget, I put out a ton of this information on the podcast. We have a weekly podcast. As you can see, I'm here in the studio working hard as usual. You can get the podcast on iTunes if you have an iOS device or Apple device. You can get it on Stitcher Radio if you have an Android. Those are the two main apps for Android and Apple. However, there's a lot of other podcast apps. We're on all of them. Don't forget to get on that email club, guys. Really, it's a day after the update came out, and I'm working all day. It's going to be like a 14, 15-hour day for me. I tested everything. I'm doing a blog. I'm video recording it right now, giving you guys the update. I sent an email out immediately telling everybody to wait. That's on that list. I just said wait, and I told you that I was going to go ahead and do this and test it and let you know whether you should. So make sure you get on that email list, lawabidingbiker.com/email club. Takes a minute, get signed up. You'll never be in the dark about the Boom Box, because you are not going to get it from Harley Davidson or Harman Kardon. In fact, they haven't been telling anybody anything, and which is why people are coming here now. With that said, my opinion is, and my advice is, yes, go ahead and update to 1.18.2. It's worth it. It fixes more things than it breaks, and it fixes quite a few things that 1.18.1 broke. So definitely on this one, guys, now that I've tested it for you, go ahead and update. You're still going to notice bugs. Please don't expect your system to work flawlessly, and different people may experience a few different things depending on the particular unit that they have and when it was manufactured. So just understand that. I know that because I get a ton of emails a day, and I get a lot of calls from people. So I do know that the different units can have slightly different problems, but hopefully in time, we're going to get this all fixed, and Harley Davidson is going to get it fixed. Of course, what they're trying to do right now is avoid a huge recall, and that would be very, very costly for them. So I know that, and their silence is what's killing everybody, and I totally understand your frustration. Thanks again for all your support, guys. You are the reason we're here, and keep going along. Of course, I work a lot of long hours, and if you guys really appreciate this content, all this free content that we put out, please don't hesitate to go over to lawabidingbiker.com/donate. Throw us a bone, throw us a few shekels, puts a little gas in the Law Abiding Biker gas tank so we can keep on moving this thing down the road, guys. That's the reason we're still going, is because of your guys' support. Also, if you want to become a patron and you want to pledge a certain amount per piece of content we put out, there is no risk. You can put a cap on it. We really appreciate all the people that are patrons and pledge to the content we put out, and you can get involved with that and more information over at lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon. All right, guys, peace out. I hope you're getting some riding in. Keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up.